Environment Canada warning that some parts of the GTA could see up to 50 centimeters of snow today. The weather agency now says snowfall accumulations may near or even exceed 50 centimeters in the western area of the GTA, particularly in southern Etobicoke and Mississauga. The region is under an orange warning. That means this storm could bring significant and long-lasting impacts. Winds could gust up to 50 kilometers an hour, reducing visibility on roads and pushing the wind chill to around the minus 20-degree range. Officials are urging people to drive with caution, allow extra time for travel, and if possible, stay home. The OPP again saying it's responded to about 100 collisions in the past 24 hours. Drivers being urged to take it easy on the roadways. For more on this, we're joined live by OPP Sgt. Kerry Schmidt. Thanks so much for being with us. Tell us more about the situation you're seeing out there on roadways.
Snow, and just lots of it. It doesn't stop, and it is blanketing, it is drifting. It's light, fluffy snow, which is great, but it is making for some challenging driving. It is drifting in. You park for a second, and you're covered in snow. The highways, you cannot see the lane markings, the highway markings at all. 100 crashes in the last 24 hours. In addition, probably another 100 or so vehicles in ditches or stuck in snowbanks that needed tow trucks or needed police assistance of some sort. And then who knows how many other vehicles are slipping and sliding and doing all kinds of stuff. I'm here at the Collision Reporting Center, Keele and 401, and it's been a non-stop parade of tow trucks pulling in cars that have found other vehicles to connect with on the highways or concrete walls or ditches. So it has been a busy day. It continues to be busy, and as it gets darker, it's going to be even more challenging. Obviously, the wind and temperatures, just not a great day. And this is one of those days, if you can stay home, this is a great day to do exactly that.
Yeah, that light, fluffy snow, a bad combination with those strong wind gusts we're seeing right now when in terms of visibility. I wonder if you're seeing certain areas that are being more hard hit than others, or is it just kind of a general situation across the board here?
Yeah, it's really all across the GTA. And like you look at the system, it's a massive system, and it's probably even heavier down in New York and Pennsylvania and Erie and Ohio. But right now, Southern Ontario is getting it hard, and you can see the flakes and the snow just blowing around behind me. Visibility goes from marginal to non-existent at sometimes, and if you're driving behind traffic, you're going to have the swirling of snow and vehicles. You can't see what's going on. So yeah, it is going to be a tough day. Traffic volume is obviously a lot lighter, just being a Sunday normally, but there's still events going on in the city people are trying to get to, and again, if you can avoid plans or change plans or reschedule, again, this is not the day to be out on the roads. And if you do find yourself stuck, wait times could be extensive for tow trucks and assistance. And if you're leaving the GTA, in other areas that are less well-traveled, it's not worth that risk. So just stay home, stay safe, wait for the system to pass, let the plows do their work. We had a collision with a plow and a tractor trailer a couple hours ago. We're still cleaning that up. Fortunately, no reports of serious injuries across the GTA that I'm aware of, and so that is all good news. Traffic is moving mostly slowly, but again, when you try to hit the brakes and you realize you're sliding, this day can go to a really bad day really quickly. So again, just eyes up and just understand what's going on.
When I was on my way in, this was hours ago now, on the 401, obviously the conditions have worsened since then. I saw a number of vehicles kind of fishtailing in front of me. When someone's in that situation, you feel your vehicle kind of going a little bit out of control. What should they be doing then?
Well, it depends what your vehicle has for components, traction control, skid control, if you got the snow tires and then that kind of thing, a little extra traction, but it doesn't matter. Speed is your enemy, and time is your friend. So if you have space in front of you, give yourself space. And if you're making a corner and trying to turn, you may not have the traction. Think about that contact surface. You got 4 little contact patches with your tires to the road surface, and there goes my phone. And Yeah, it's windy out here too. But again, slow down. If you're going to accelerate or hit the brakes, don't do it while you're turning. Accelerate while you're driving straight, slow down while you're driving straight, and make those corners and curves and ramps, at a speed that's appropriate. If you try to put the gas on when you're coming around a corner, your back end could easily slide out. You oversteer or understeer, and that could end up putting you into oncoming traffic or putting you into the ditch.
And one more question for you, Sergeant, because I know you've got a good sense of what's happening on highways right now. When it comes to snow clearing efforts, I wonder what you're seeing at this moment. And obviously, it's going to take a few passes for crews to really clear out that snow.
Oh my goodness, I'm standing here by my truck. I just parked here for a few minutes and the snow is drifting all around me. It's nonstop. The plows are going nonstop. They are making their runs and they're doing their circuits, and by the time they come back around, it's like they weren't even there because this snow just continues to blow in. So it's really a challenge of persistence that this will keep going until the snow stops falling, and even once the snow stops falling, it'll take time for the plows to get around and do all their routes and get that snow pushed off so we actually see the highway again. So it's a non-stop effort. All hands on deck, all the crews are out there, and the fact that we had an echelon of plows involved in a collision which stops the plowing operation, that is a delay for everybody. So again, the fewer people that are out on the roads, the easier it is for the plows to get their jobs done. Give them space. Do not try to sneak in behind them or through them, around them, because they're throwing snow, and visibility is a challenge at the best of times. And when you're pushing a massive blade and pushing snow out of the way, it's whiteout conditions all around you. So stay clear of those crews. They're doing an amazing job, and we just need to give them room to do it.
OPP Sergeant Kerry Schmidt giving us an update out there in the snow forest today. We appreciate it.